storm of those Hydralisks is going to be forcing him back up the ramp. And he's going to be defenseless. Another storm going off on those Hydralisks. And more storm going off on the Hydralisk right there. A small engagement right there. But still could be really game-changing right there. Sort of like a V-shaped positioning of those lurkers by Jaedong up on that ramp. And there's a lot of everything around here. All of a sudden you're just going to have like a Festive randomly coming out of the ground just exploding on you. But it's not Holy World, so you can't have that happening. But wow, this is really a superior game. Now a hive is going down for Jaedong. So Bisu basically has the bottom map and Jaedong has the top. And these lurkers are going to be caught in a nice position, but they'll be able to fend off that and possibly be able to take this middle expansion. Bisu's taking the bottom right expansion. And these Zerglings are going to go all over these Dragoons, but they're going to run back and no damage is going to be done. He ran right past a bunch of High Templar, which I probably would have stayed on, and he's going to do no damage with those Zerglings. He should have been able to do some degree of damage. That Overlord goes down as he's trying to pick off that Observer. Zerglings are now dealing damage. He needs to get over there. Okay, he's going to get this. He's going to get the Observer. Observer goes down for Jaedong, and he's just going to continue to push with these storms. But I don't know if he's going to be able to pull. He's going to pull back right now because he's ran out of observers in that area. So he's going to pull back, get some more observers out there, regroup, and go back. That's what they really hate with Overlord Scourge and Lurker Push, which is really annoying what they do. And okay, come on, Observer. Okay, there it. Okay, looks like this might be the final engagement. An Observer's going down, and Bisu is going to have to come back again, but that storm's going to kill that lurker right there. But that's just... Bisu is getting really sloppy at this end of the game, but I still think he has this game in the bag against Jaedong, proving that he does have the best Protoss versus Zerg in the world. And that's a pretty good factor. And these... those units are trying to run down there and not get injured, but that's like me running through a bunch of lurkers. More storms going down. That storm's going to get a couple of lurkers and an Overlord. And more, this looks like this is bad. This is going to be game, I believe, for Jaedong. Jaedong looks like he's going to lose this game. Another Observer's going down, and Jaedong is going to have to be able to hold it off again. Bisu has got to get control over those Observers and know where they are and where everything else is for Jaedong, for those Observers to deal the most damage. There is Defilers mount down, so there might be Defilers for Dark Swarm to be his final abrupt attempt for Jaedong to win, but I just don't think they're going to be able to do much. And look at all of those links. There's a lot of links. Beautiful storm right there. That was an L for loser. You lost. A giant L. That looks like a foot, more or less, than an L. And Bisu is going to be able to just run right over this. But, oh, he's going to have to come back again. There appears to be... Okay, he's got an observer in the area. Okay, looks like he did not have an observer in the area. And that he was going to have to build the... right down. All observers are still... There's observers still alive, and Bisu is gonna be able to take this game right here with this final attack. But there are Defilers out for Jaedong, and Jaedong's trying to do something with what he can do, but that's just not much he can do with this attack unit. And that's some last attempt stuff right there. When you consume your own Overlord for energy, that's some desperation signing right there, and that is a good sign for Bisu to see. He's got a sunken colony up here at the top, but Bisu is just gonna be able to trample this so easily. He knows he won. Jaedong knows that he won. I mean, it's just the world knows that Bisu has won this game. And I am expecting to see GG from Jaedong any second, because there's absolutely nothing he can do unless he just burst out with some ninja guardians. I mean, there's just nothing he can do. And more Hydras going down. You can hear the girl scream, and this is just going to be game for Bisu, and he's going to win this game. And It's just really a good game right here. The turning point was losing all those medals and losing that main battle, and that is main reason why Jaedong lost. I mean, he's still running around, of course, there's picking off everything. That is now going down. I was going to be able to see this. And is there GG by Jaedong, and Bisu will win this. And trust me, if you could hear everything right now, I mean, you could just hear all of them screaming so loud. They're waving everything in the air. And Bisu is the savior for this group. And Bisu just won it for his team. Everyone's all happy. Everyone's cheering. It's like, oh, be quiet, be quiet. I do it for a living. Yeah, I know you love me. Yeah, I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp at StarCraft. I'm a pimp Protoss. I've shown you. And, oh, Jaedong is crying. Wow. That's something I'd only think that Savior would do. Or that baby would do, but Jaedong was crying. Sad to admit. Still give a cheer for Jaedong anyway. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I know I enjoyed watching this video and doing this commentary. My throat's a little dry, I'm a little tired. And let's go down the final seconds. Seriously, check out sc2gg.com and teamliquid.net. Really two good sites. And everything. Also, pay attention for Sunday's commentating marathon on youtube.com/scteamruin. Watch that to me 12 straight hours of non-stop commentary, and I will pop in at the end of 2 hours to be able to do the commentary. Well, I will see you guys later. This has been Flippy and GG.